On the line now, we also have Monte MacGregor, criminal defense lawyer. I want to get your reaction to this as we're finding out the breaking news that we've been following throughout the day. 5 players found not guilty on all charges. Now that court has wrapped and these defendants are free to go.
Yeah, Scott, I'm not surprised at all, frankly. I've watched this case extensively, and unlike other cases, we were able to, even though we're not in the courtroom, it was covered with so much media that we were aware of how the complainant testified. And as you listen to the detailed decision and deconstruction of her evidence today, the trial judge clearly didn't believe her. She had trouble with her credibility and her reliability. That means she wasn't credible, so she wasn't trustworthy, and she wasn't reliable, meaning her version of events wasn't accurate. And she even found that she willingly engaged as an active participant in these actions and that consent was available. There was just too much ammunition for the defense. And frankly, I believe this is the right decision.
Yeah, adding to what you had mentioned, where the judge had ruled early or had stated early in her analysis that EM's testimony was not credible nor reliable, and later in the analysis mentioning that Justice Maria Caricia saying EM exaggerated her intoxication. In what ways did she come to that conclusion?
Well, I think what you see here are that there were inconsistencies in her story. There were gaps in her story. And mostly they had objective evidence that contradicted what she was saying about her level of intoxication. They had videos in the bar in advance of the interaction. They also had what the trial judge deemed the consent videos. Those are the videos right afterwards, imminently, where she's talking clearly, concisely about it being a consensual act. And being not effectively saying to the gentleman that was taking the video, one of the players, I don't know why you're worried. This was consensual and I'm good. And so if you look at all of that and map that up against the narrative that the complainant provided, it's easy to look at all of the problems. And that doesn't even include the motives to fabricate, which would include financial, reputational, or almost like a buyer's remorse, regretting what had happened, but looking back and saying, okay, well, it's clear that it was consensual.